Oh, it's way too heavy.
Oh, this is too cool.
Oh, there's one right there.
Yeah, check the big piece. It's probably a good one too. Yeah, it's from right beside mine there up there.
Why do I smell beer?
Wow, all right.
You may talk about your cities and all the towns you know, with trolley cars and pavements hard and theaters where you go. You can have your little auto and carriages so fine, but it's hobnail boots and a flannel shirt in Cobalt Town for mine. For we'll sing a little song of Cobalt. If you don't live there, it's your fault. Oh, you Cobalt, where the wintry breezes blow, where all the silver comes from, and you live a life and then some. Oh, you Cobalt, you're the best old town I know.
I said, it's a spot where you can find a bunch. Like, it's all going to be little thin veins through it. I have some pieces I've cleaned up at home. I know what it's going to look like. So there's going to be like a bunch of like paper thin veins all through it. There might be the odd bigger chunk.
Ooh, so look at that. That's like
I
a
would
cap
keep
of silver.
that. It right? Could be. Probably mixed with some other shit, but
look, right here.
Definitely worth checking out, you know?
Yeah, that's still in the rock. That rock's all fractured too.
Yeah, it's...
This is amazing.
Yeah. Still in the wall. There was like a big thick, like this thick chunk of vein on here though. It was like right up here. He knocked it off in one swing. That was like, this is a piece of it, you know what I mean?
Oh,
it was just
right
a
here.
patch.
Oh, no way, eh?
Yeah.
Holy, that's too cool.
Yeah. It's like that's the edge of a vein, right? It would have ran this way.
Right here.
That's just shit that stayed on. Yeah, there's probably most. The problem with this is you wind up getting so many fucking pieces to haul out, and it's like, man, is it really worth it? At the end of the day, is it?
I'm only taking what I can carry. There is nothing else going in my hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Right here.
Is it still in the big rock?
Oh, I got a heat, like push up heat. Yeah. He's right here. I know.
Oh.
Try this piece. It seems to have the weight to it.
Nickel. Pure nickel.
No?
Right there.
Nothing. Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Maybe iron.
Could be just some heavy fucking rock, you know? Because it looks like dolomite, this one, instead of calcite. Dolomite's a bit heavier.
Dad,
Junk, anyway.
all this stuff right here.
Oh.
Watch your step, brother.
Oh, thank you.
I got it.
He got me,
These
though.
pieces you said, eh?
Yeah, that's a nickel right there. While we do that, keep loading it up and I'll keep looking around.
Oh, that's a good one. I can't wait to go home now.
I'm sure you'll find some cool stuff.
Them maybe?
Yeah, man, whatever you figure. Just make sure you clean them first, because you don't want to wreck a nice looking rock hole, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Definitely. Like, I'm very strongly against that.
We're almost done here, relax. Wait, why did this go off?
I can't believe it.
Oh.
This just blows my mind. Like,
You
I want
see the metal, like right at the tip. You can see the
Yeah.
metal.
nothing else but this 1 second. Just perfect.
He kept the best chunk, obviously, from there. Do you want a hammer or something? I can grab you a hammer.
Yeah, let me see that.
Oh, you can see the vein in the middle.
Yeah, that's where I took my big chunk from the other night. The first one that he handed you to look at there, that was right from that little chunk on the edge. Yeah, it's fun. Super dangerous, though. Okay, hammer.
And I think they didn't even have detectors back in the day, right?
No, exactly. Not for like a huge chunk of the mining time anyway.
Oh yeah, it's gonna come off.
See Steve mining his first chunk of silver.
That's it, man. This is awesome.
Huge.
I get pumped about stuff like this.
Sorry?
I get right pumped about stuff like this.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. It's awesome.
You're gonna pull off, right?
That's right. Could be a really kick-ass piece. Beeping good.
Oh, she's beeping like crazy.
Oh, it's got the weight too.
We can also take all this nickel, right?
Nice. Oh yeah, you can take whatever you want. You can see a tiny little bit of silver sticking out that little edge right above my nail.
Yeah, I see it there, yeah.
Just to say. Yeah. Just like right in that V.
I can see it, yep.
See it? A little tiny bit sticking
right
out.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat. See, like this chunk, definitely give it a scrubbing. Some little pieces will fall off of it and whatnot. But see what you're left with after. Looks like it's gonna pop off right like this whole chunk.
Yeah.
So then just use a hammer now. Why are you going off? You're on my knee.
Because I got the beeper in my hand.
If you keep it away from any kind of metal for a long time, it'll beep just to let you know it's still on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just so if you leave it on an accident in your bag or something, there's no metal near it. Which is pretty much impossible, but you know what I mean? Yeah. If you're to sit it down on a rock while you're doing stuff, instead of the battery dying, it'll beep every once in a while to let you know it's still on.
There we go.
You're getting there.
Oh my god, my thing's going
Yeah.
crazy on this skull hammer.
Oh yeah.
It's going
There
crazy.
could be a piece of silver in that too. Like that, there's definitely going to be some. Oh yeah, you can see it sticking right out. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Minder from the rock.
Look at that.
That's
Now
piece
I'm
two.
happy.
Get some
Look at it. Look. Yeah, you can see it in there.
Can we get some of this nickel?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's gonna be
good
fairly
piece, eh?
pure silver. Like, yeah, like I said, little veins through it, but you can see it and it looks neat.
And now no more
Cleaned up,
beep.
it looks cool.
There's some more here, but nothing worth probably beating that off. Well, I'm happy. I got 2 pieces.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, Jordan, need that backpack.
I'll get out of your way here.
Hey, Jumanji, it's Dr. Gravestone. That's what I'm the backpack for.
Okay.
I'll grab this too, so you don't have to worry about it.
Well then, can I have that thing so I can start carving out this nickel? Hatchet thing, whatever it is. No.
You want that?
Hammer.
I get it, okay?
Oh, we got silver, Logan. Like real silver.
Wow, that's really good in there. That's embedded.
Yeah, it really is. A lot of times it's really hard to break it out of the rock. The easiest time is a piece like your dad just knocked off because it's just sort of stuck on the edge of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
If
try
it's like right in the dark rock, it's pretty much impossible. Yeah.
Yes, but we're gonna head out in a bit. We're taking to a bathroom.
Yeah, we're ready to roll whenever anyway. There is a lot more to this site, but like I said,
we're coming back another day. And
yeah, it takes days to go through it all.
no, at least I know, even if you weren't available next weekend, at least I know where to come with Tyler.
Yeah.
I can just go off crazy, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, let's give you a front check.
Not on that one though.
These two.
Yeah, there's that pile there too. You can go through if you want. Check them out. Like we obviously stack them. Those don't fall like that, you know. But like what happened? He spent like 2 or 3 hours. I went exploring that way, right?
Yeah.
And he did like 2 or 3 hours detecting it here and made little piles. And then went through them after and he's like, which one should I keep? So he went through them and I told him like, this one, that one, whatever. Like I'm sure they all beat. But if you want to be more sure, you can just grab this one.
That actually seems...
Try this one instead and then it'll tell you. Any ones that don't beep, just toss them somewhere else.
All you do is eat, boy. I don't even understand where you put it all. Oh yeah, that's a sweet little vein in there.
Yeah. So most of
on you, but
whatever works, man. There's lots. Plus, there's other places with just as much or more silver anyway. But a lot of the times in these ones, if you look at the end, you'll see all the little black lines.
yeah.
Usually that's the edge of a little thin vein.
Is it?
Not
Yeah.
always, but more often than not in this type shit. As long as it's saying there's silver, then that's what it'll be.
That's sweet.
Because little veins of arsenic and shit will form the same, right? So you never really know. Cobalt too.
So there was just
like-
these huge veins of calcite, basically, just loaded with silver.
Yeah, and dolomite too.
And dolomite, and that's what they meant.
Because I noticed there's both in these rocks. Like this is clearly calcite,
Look at what I just...
but I've seen chunks that are dolomite too.
I don't know if that's even quartz or something.
He's just hammering chunk away. Yeah, if you come back, next time we'll go that way further just to check it out. All right, I'll come down here. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Right close to the ballroom too, right? Everyone wants to get there if they come this way, so as soon as you see it in the videos, like ballroom,
I know, right?
people love it.
See the sheer size of it.
Yeah. See, like this is dolomite, that's not calcite.
Oh, I see. So it'll be in there too.
Yeah, either one. They're both like vein material, right? Like that would fill the veins back in the day.
Yeah.
But most of the calcite around it doesn't look like what most people know as calcite. It looks like chalk. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that's actually cement, that piece. But
Have you guys ever gone down that way?
it's flooded.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's filled with what?
You see the water.
Yeah. I've climbed down to check though. Trust me. Oh man, I've checked everywhere I can check basically. I really try my hardest to not bail on people. Sometimes I have no choice, but
Yeah, no, for sure. You gotta live your life, right? Before you just walk people in.
Goes all the way out.
I have bailed a few times on people though. Most of the time it's because like I wasn't feeling up to it.
Yeah.
And like, not because of them or whatever, just like not feeling 100% or something. It's not really worth going, you know?
Yeah.
The people...
Some bad, weird questions give you a bad vibe?
That's only happened really one time.
Oh, really?
With one person. I just brought them like one of those places Greg was talking about.
Yeah.
That I don't have to really worry because they're super safe. It's like, there you go, you had your underground adventure, you're happy? Oh yeah.
Right?
Cool. Let me know next time you're here. But like some people I'll bring wherever, man. Just depends on them, you know? The situation, obviously.
Mine's got pink and purple.
Pretty much anything that's in these gray rocks you're not going to be able to hammer out. It's hard. Yeah.
That's bedrock?
Yeah, it's all the dark rock is.
So how strong is bedrock?
It's pretty strong. Depending on where you are, there's made a different kind of rock. But up here, I'm not exactly sure what it is. There's like 3 or 4 main different kinds of rock. All of it's like exceptionally hard. So it fractures if it gets exploded or whatever, but otherwise it doesn't just naturally break down very quickly.
Next time I want to come out here, I want to try and climb up that.
Honestly, it's not really worth it, bud. There's other places that are cooler we can go to. I climbed up there hoping it would go further than the other guy told me, and it didn't, so.
Are we leaving? Are we leaving now?
Yeah.
Going back to the trailer? I'll lift you.
Another adventure. On mine.
Sure. Be careful.
Now I'll go back to the trip before this one. I went with Jane and found the chunk that I just picked up in this one. So yeah, just watch for this hole here. It doesn't go down far or anything, except it can suck you down into there. That rock's slippery. Okay, flashlight's going away here before I hurt myself. Yeah, it's pretty slippery, so. Yeah. I'll let you know once I'm down there. Yeah. into the abyss. Pinpointer turned itself on. Yeah, you're good. Carefully, don't slip. Buddy climbed this one. I didn't go up there. Makes me wonder what's in there. I think I'm gonna go up there. I'm just gonna head up here real quick because I've never been up here. One guy I came with went up there, but he says, oh, it doesn't really go anywhere. But I didn't check, so might as well do it. Assuming I can do it without hurting myself. Really? Well, he wasn't kidding. It don't go anywhere. Used to. His collapsed or filled. That's filled. You can get over it. I don't know how far you can get. Fuck, you could keep going, you have to dig it out. What do you think, Nick? Sounds for you, man. This is not gonna be easy to get down. I don't think it's gonna be as easy to get down as it was to get up. Well, it's backfilled. I'll be alright. Not my first day. I only slipped on a smooth, flat rock. There's a vein right there. Or was. It's really steep, like gravelly shit here. I feel confident. Feel confident there's no silver in that vein. Okay. Hey? Oh yeah. Dolomite. Oh, there's some cobalt. Just gonna check this vein real quick here. Sounds good to me. I'm no expert, but I can't see where it actually is. It's in there though. Need a hammer for that. So yeah, probably wasn't the smartest idea to climb up here, but whatever, could be worse. Now, where were my footholds? I'll be alright. Just gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, I need to get one that way though, because this lifts. There somewhere, eh? So there somewhere. You know what? This is how I always used to do it, man. Still works. All right. Slide down the rail. Why not? Yeah, it's pretty sketchy out there. Super steep, gravelly shit. It does go straight that way. So just backfilled like this high from the top. We could dig a tunnel through, but who knows where it goes. And like I said, I'm not screwing around. But yeah, there's one up there. I haven't actually been all the way up to. So I'm going to like stick my head up around there.
I don't want to be out super right.
Yeah, I know. Where we're going is just right over there. So yeah, you gotta probably climb up through there. It'd be the easiest way. Unless you want to climb up that. That's the way I usually do. You gotta get over there anyway. I just want to check this really quick if I can stick my head up there. Feel free to continue that way. Oh shit. That's brittle. But that chunk actually looks maybe something in it. Or not. Fucking loose rock. Don't think it goes anywhere. Now it turns there, so I think it just goes out the other side. Yeah. Thinking that might be the keeper today. Whoops, whatever's still on it when I get home. Making her, it's kind of a pain in the ass, eh? I've climbed over there so many times. You sort of get used to it. Still always a pain in the ass. Okay. Whew. Fucking sweating. Wow, it's way easier without a backpack on. Yeah, I found my carbide lamp like right here somewhere. Just sitting there. It was awesome.
You're the best old town that I know.
Okay, man. Fucking slide when you don't want to. Can't slide when you do want to. Hey. Coming? Yeah. Yeah, like anywhere. It's a little steep, but